Hello, it's Diana Marchand from dianamarchand.com, and I help women live healthy, happy lives full of passion and purpose. And welcome to this video. I know the lighting really sucks. It's nighttime and I cannot get the lighting better in here. I just did a workout, did some lunges and stairs, and no, I did not feel like it at all, but I did it. You got to force yourself. What I'm doing today, right now in this video, is gonna keep checking the light. Is also, you know how every night you probably got to make something to eat and you don't feel like, oh, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it a lot. I mean, sometimes people think, oh, because you eat so healthy and you love it and you know, all this raw food stuff, not always. I don't always feel like doing this, you guys. Don't kid yourself. It's not always, you're not always going to feel like doing it. But I had stuff, stupid lighting, left in my fridge. So I had beets and potatoes from Christmas, and I'm actually baking them right now. Like, it takes a few minutes, I guarantee you. Chop them up, put them in there, a bit of olive oil, they're baking. I'm going to do something now, broccoli. I'm going to do some broccoli that I cut up. I'm going to make a tahini cheesy sauce right now, and it's going to become your recipe video, but I'm going to measure as I go. So you'll see how I do things. I don't usually measure, I usually just throw them in, but I know you'd probably appreciate measurements, so I'm going to try to measure as I go here, right? And we're going to coat the broccoli with it. Then I'm going to throw it in the oven with the broccoli, the beets and potatoes. It'll be done first. I'll take it out when I think it's done. Just going to see how it works. We're going to see something new. Okay, so I have my tahini. I like Nuts to You brand the best, but anyways, it's you may find a better one. So, okay, right, I got to measure. Okay, so I'm going to go with, I don't know how much. I'm going to just start. Let's go with 2 tablespoons. Why not? If we make more of this sauce, it's actually good for a dip, spread on crackers, a dip for carrots. Really get a dip for carrots. So that's 2 tablespoons of tahini. Now I got some lemon juice, my little lemon juicer here. And I'm going to do 1 tablespoon lemon juice. Start to stir it a little bit, then it's going to become really thick. It's going to be thick. Oh, I forgot some cumin. So what we're using is nutritional yeast. Here's my bag of nutritional yeast from a health food store. You buy it in bulk. You can buy it in a container too. Sometimes you'll find it in different things. Nutritional yeast. I got my broccoli. I'm going to use some Bragg's soy. Use coconut aminos. It's healthier for you, but for some reason the coconut aminos gives me a headache, so I cannot use coconut aminos. So I'm going to use some water. It's my water bottle. And cumin. I'm going to use some cumin. And then maybe salt and pepper. I'm not sure, because this is already, because the Bragg's is already, it's like soy sauce, right? So it's already very salty. So we have that, and I'm going to add, I think, half a tablespoon of Bragg's. Let's start with that. This is crazy. It's so hard to do at night. That's why I don't do many recipe videos. It just gets dark so early, and then the lighting's really bad. Okay, here in the kitchen. So now we're going to, I just want to show you. It's really thick and gooey, see? Now I'll taste it. Pretty good. Now we're going to thin it and then add the nutritional yeast and cumin after I thin, okay? So, whoops. I'm going to do probably 2 tablespoons of water. Start with less. So when you're doing a salad dressing dip or whatever, and you're just, winging it kind of, always start with less, because you can add more, right? You can always add water, but if you add too much at once, you can't thin it out. So that was just 1 tablespoon of water. Now we're going to add the nutritional yeast. Tablespoons are wet, right? So I am just going to use this as my tablespoon, a regular tablespoon. It'll be close. So I'm going to add like 1 tablespoon of that. The nutritional yeast is what gives it the kind of cheesy flavor. So you want to kind of use it. If you don't have it, it's probably fine with just the tahini. But okay, I got the cumin, and let's see. This is half a teaspoon, is it? I'd say start with a 1/4 teaspoon. So a half a teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon I'm going to start with. So you can taste it and adjust to your taste. What do I mean? Are you saying, how do I supposed to know what it's supposed to taste like if I've never tasted it before? You gotta like the flavor. That's all. You're going by your taste. You taste it. Do you like the flavor? If it's, and try if you like a little bit more zing, try it in some lemon juice. If you like a little more of a smokiness or something, add some more of the soy, the bagged soy. If it needs to be thicker, or you know what the taste of tahini is, if you like it, add a little more tahini. If you want a little more cheesier, add some more nutritional yeast. That's what you got to do. If you want it thinner, add some more water. So it's just using your common sense, and it takes just playing with something, like trying things. I don't always get a recipe right away. I don't always make something taste good right away. I try it until I like it, so don't give up. Now we have our broccoli here. Now I'm going to add, I wonder if I should add a bit of oil to this first. No, it might not stick. Okay, now I have my broccoli. Now I don't know how much broccoli you're going to have cut up, so I don't know how much to tell you to put on. So I'm just going to scoop it. I probably have 2 cups in here, a little over or something. I don't know. I'm just going to stir it around. I can use my hands too, and really coat the broccoli really well. Now this is very thick, but you want it thick because you want it to stick to the broccoli, right? This salad dressing, this is actually really good on kale salad, what I just made here. So you can use it as like a kale salad dressing too. Or for kale chips. If you make kale chips, it's really good for kale chips. You know what? I'm just going to use all of it because it looks like it needs it pretty much. So I'm going to scoop that on. It's actually really good, but I love tahini. I love tahini. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my hands in there, my one hand anyways, and I'm going to mush it all together and make sure the broccoli is really good and coated. Now that it's sticking to the broccoli, it's nice and coated, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, because it might be a little dry, so I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. Push that in. And then when I wanted to try, for some reason I thought, like, tahini is ground up sesame seeds, right? So I thought, well, maybe for some extra texture, I'll add some sesame seeds. Now they're definitely going to stick to this. And then see how that tastes. Okay, so I have my sesame seeds. I'm just going to pour a bit in. Around. Okay, that is what it looks like, if you can tell. That's the broccoli. So now I'm just going to put it on the baking sheet in the oven at, I have it set 350. And I'm not sure how long it'll take, but I will show you. I will stop the video and show you what it looks like when it's done and how long it took. Okay. Hi, I'm back. Got my glove on. I took it out, the stuff out of the oven. So I'm going to show you. So here's my platter. The beets are the dark. You probably can't really see them. Beets, potatoes, and then the broccoli. The broccoli I've tried. It didn't crisp up at all. It's soft. It's soft, but it's really good. It does have a good flavor. I'm going to try it again. It's really hot. It's actually mushy. I really like the flavor, but it is kind of mushier. Of course, you know, that's a small piece, so it was really cooked. But the flavor is really good. And while this was baking, so you know how once you get started doing something, sometimes you find more energy, you get in a roll. And I made a cabbage salad. So I did carrots, purple cabbage, green onions, and I chopped up some apples in here. And here's the salad I made for tomorrow, my work. I've got a dressing on it. Doesn't look too appealing, does it? The dressing is really good. It is another tahini-based dressing. And I'll give you the recipe for that. I'm going to double it. So well, you're going to need to make more than this. Start with this. So that is for the cabbage salad. And I know it doesn't look too appetizing, but it's really good. The tahini dressing on it is really good. You can also do something simple like tahini, water, salt, and pepper. And that's it. And that'll be fine. Maybe a little, tahini, lemon juice, water, salt, and pepper. And that's good on this too if you don't have the nutritional yeast. So there you go. This is what I did a night that I didn't feel like making dinner at all, or feel like making anything. I just got to it. I got up off my ass and got to it, and it actually didn't take that long. And once you get in the flow, you get in the flow, and then it's not so bad. Okay, so suck it up, get into the kitchen, make yourself some good healthy food in the new year. Okay, remember to join my Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives with Passion and Purpose, where there's lots more recipes, there's lots of challenges, free information, free trainings, great things that we do over on that Facebook site. So Facebook community, so make sure you're there. Okay, bye-bye.